Hey guys, welcome back. This will be my first official video as part of the Shimmerz creative design team, and I'm so excited because I love the products. So I like the vibrancy. I love that within the products you will get like a flat finish, and flat is not bad, people. Flat is like just this really nice, strong vibe. You will get shimmer, and then you can get like ultra shimmer. So I love all of that. So what I need to do first, so what I have to do is make some decisions because I have not cut into a single one of these papers for Cocoa Vanilla yet. And my phone did a little adjust-a-roo. There we go. Let me start with the pictures I'm going to use. I'm going to use these two photos, and these are from when I spent some time recently swatching my current Shimmerz colors. And they're gorgeous and they're happy, and it makes me so happy that they're swatched. I have a big fat order coming in, and I'll do the same thing next time around. But when I saw all of my happy little colors lined up, I loved it. I love the bright rainbow, right? So I'm like, okay, what do I have that I must use that has that same vibe? And look at it. It's like Cocoa Vanilla just needs to be used. I was gonna use Pink Fresh, but this wants to be used. So okay, who am I to stop it? Now, I do want some kind of a torn, edgy thing along the side. So what I think I need to do, oh, and by the way, this piece of paper is Basil Marshmallow, and I covered it in a nice coat of clear gesso. And, you know, it's not the clear gesso I want to use. I'm using the Liquitex right now, and I just applied it with my Catalyst wedge. Ew, it's all gritty from it. With my Catalyst wedge because it's easy and I can slap it on really quickly. So it's on there. I just don't really dig the gritty vibe, if that makes sense. So I think what I want to do, I'm going to, trim these photos out, all of that good. But I think what I need to do is just, very carefully, so well thought out, tear some of this. Yes, that makes me happy. Oh, but look at that. Ooh, it's so pretty. That would be pretty on there too. Oh, okay. So we'll use some of that too. It's one of these things, like you have all of these gorgeous, gorgeous papers, right? There we go. Look at that. And you want to be able to use every single one of them. And how can you? It is so difficult. So now for the pink, what I'm trying to figure out is which one is less busy. I think, oh guys, look at that. I think the tone on tone with the hearts is a little bit less considering I already have a lot going on. So let's see. Let me just cut that. I'm going to do just a nice little tear going down the side. And yes, I will be keeping that because it's just so pretty. So pretty. And let me just get a slice on this piece, and I'm going to slide it right under, and then I'm going to have some great colors to start from. Now, about my Shimmerz products. Oh, and guys, use my name when you go to order your Shimmerz products. Use my name in the comment section of your order. Put Shannon in there, and you can get a freebie with your order, which I think is so awesome that they do that, because like it's kind of like a grab bag. You don't know what's going to be in there. So yes, very excited about that. Now remember that this cardstock is already nicely gessoed, gritty, and the cool thing is my handy dandy swatches here let me know exactly what I have going on. So I think I'm going to follow the order that we have going down and just use goodness and create a nice little rainbow wash. And I want to make sure that I'm not going to be all that precious about it, because I find that when, and look at how pretty this is. It's rose gold, by the way. I find that when we get too tightened up about wanting things to be perfect, they just turn out to be not perfect, if that makes sense. It does to me. Anyway. So what I think I'll do, just to give myself a nice little marker, I'm looking actually for a pencil, and I have 100 of them. I think I'm going to go ahead. These aren't glued down yet, by the way. And I'm just going to do a little pencil line under where I know the papers will go to know that my wash will just be on that side, because I don't think I'm going to gesso up or mess up those papers yet. I think I'm just going to have the wash be on this side. I think that would make me happy. All right, so since this handy dandy paper is a great rainbow guide, I'm going to leave it over there just a tiny bit. And then what we should do is get a little bit of water on here so that my sprays can slide around a little bit without much fussing. Now the first paint I want to use is my Vibes Mango Tango, and it is gorgeous. It looks like old school fruit punch to me, which is awesome. And the Vibes it's really great. I mean, this is like, oh, it's just like the most tropical color to me for some reason. Anyway, it's iridescent, it's water-based. I'm trying to get a nice little shake up on it. Well, I'm not shaking, I'm rolling it so it doesn't go haywire. So let's go ahead. Oh yes, guys, I mean, that's just a happy moment. So I'm going to leave that first. Then which pink do I want to go into? That's, it's so pretty. I think my pink would work better with the Vibes in Sweetheart, which is this one. So let me get those little goodies. And, oh, and guys, yes, those of you who are new to my channel, my boys, my pups, sleep in the same room while I'm crafting, and there's no way to keep them out, right? So we get used to the beautiful musical stylings of bulldogs snoring away. It's just one of those glorious things. Now, which Vibes do I have that I love? Of course, Glorious Day is, you know, the bee's knees, but I'm thinking, oh boy. I'm thinking, which one am I thinking? I like the Sunset Strip for this. So let me do a nice little splash of that. And guys, I know it's dripping off. It's fine. It'll clean up perfectly fine. Nothing is hurt. I'm trying to see where it organically just kind of wants to go without too much dabbing or any of that at this point. Pretty much, I'm playing. Look at that running together, people. It looks like a sunrise. Yes, it does. Now, I have a feeling I'm going to want to use Hermit the Frog, not Kermit. Yep, I want to use the Hermit the Frog for the next one. It's also a Vibes. Clearly, I'm looking for things that are sparkly and gorgeous today. Yes. Hello? Is anybody else as excited as I am? Probably not. I don't know if it's possible that people would get as excited as I do. So let me see from these. Is it the Well Blue Me Down or Jenny B. Blue? Jenny B. Blue is going to be winning the contest for the last color. And I think I'll go ahead and do some splatty bits coming out this way. But I'm telling you, this is so simplified. But I am loving the way it looks right now. And I don't think I should mess with that level of happiness. Let's see. Do I want to add any more water? Do I want drippage? I don't want drippage. I am smitten with these colors. Let me get it just a little richer down there. And for the Mango Tango, I think it wants to spray just a little bit more out here too. Yes. A little bit more of Hermit the Frog. So yeah, somehow I chose all Vibes. Not like consciously, like ahead of time on purpose, because I picked them at the same time as I was hanging out with you. But that's what you get sometimes. That's how we create, you know? Okay, I am a happy girl. Now, do I want this orange and green mixing too much? Not necessarily, but they're not mixing yucky right now. So I think it's in my best interest to let this just dry as is. But what I want to do before I get too crazy is do just a few splatty bits, and then I'm going to let it dry because it is Gorgeous. Now, while I'm letting it dry, I'm going to go ahead and make sure to get my pattern papers all nicely in a line. If there's anything that I need to detail cut, lovely, I will do so. And all of that for the busy work. But I did want to build my rainbow of happiness right along with you. Oh, guys, look at the splatty bits. And I'm going to have a nice shimmer. And here's the other thing. I know, I'm fully aware that the Cocoa Vanilla Sunkissed collection is like very tropical and beachy and all that. But for this layout, I'm pretty much celebrating how happy I am to be on this design team. Because come on. Bright, happy paint. Oh, bright, happy paint. Good people. One of those like owned by a family kind of a company's women in business, etc., etc. Makes me happy. Okay. Oh yes, splatty bits on parade. Actually, I didn't even know what I was going to do, but I don't know if I could be any happier than this. And then finally, let's get Jenny B. Blue playing a part in happy splatty goodness over here. The little bit going up. Oh, yes, yes, yes. That's, yeah. All kinds of happiness. Okay, I'm gonna let this dry and I'm gonna start working on the paper bits in the meantime. Give me a minute. I wanted to pop in super quick to show you my update. I have my dried paints, all of them turned out to be vibes, and I so didn't mean for that to happen. It was really, really warped and crinkly, so I just ran a low heat iron over the back to kind of get a nice flattened down. Now, is it flat? No. It is a little warped, but so much better. And quite frankly, once it goes in the album, it squashes. Don't care. Now, I do have some different little lines in here from where I put the gesso on, maybe in a different amount of coating. Not a big deal at all. So what we'll be doing when the time comes is doing a little something like that, and voila, that is gone. Not an issue. So I was looking at this, right? Oh, and these pieces, you know, I initially popped them down with a little bit of dot liner, but then I had to go ahead and hit it with some liquid glue. Not a big deal, super easy. So I was looking at this and already loving it because of the rainbow thing, right? But I thought I would get it with a little tiny bit of modeling paste. So let me do that. I have this stencil here, and it's been one of my favorites since the dawn of time. I don't know where it came from. No idea, but I thought I would just go with it. So I want it just in a couple little spots, and I'm probably going to, I mean, I always end up doing a diagonal, so I'm just going to go down a little bit, imperfectly, perfectly putting it on. I don't believe in anything to do with perfect with crafting because it will never happen if I try. So I just don't do it. So I'm going to just get some, in a couple of these spots, bringing in the white. And I do anticipate some of my mixed media starting to peek on through, and that's perfectly cool. Meaning that, you know, like where I have some of this green, maybe some of the green will come through, and that's fine. It will be beautiful. Beautiful in its own way that it's going to choose, because it's the boss of me. Let me get that popped off of my little orangey bit. So yeah, just enough mixed media. I thought it wanted to have a little something, and that will dry really, really quickly. Okay, now I'm going to go back to picking out all of my Cocoa Vanilla supplies that I have here. I also have these epoxy, they're called hearts, epoxy hearts by Bella Boulevard, and I thought they matched perfectly, so I brought them in for a little shine as well. All right, so now I'm going to get back to figuring out all of the embellishments and stuff. Be back in a minute. All right, let's get going again. I came up with a title. I popped some foam on the back of my photos. Now, I think I'm going to do some liquid adhesive, but just kind of in the center, because chances are I will want to layer some goodies up beneath them. But let's get them on in some place. I want to be able to see some of those little pluses still. And oops, there we go. I want to be able to see them, but I also want to make sure we don't miss out on much of the mixed media because, you know, I dig it. Okay, let's hold it down for a second. I always have to use my T-square because I don't put on things straight. Some people have that and some people do not. So I have my title and I'm going to use one of these Cocoa Vanilla die cut pieces that I also popped up on some foam. And it's going to read, "This is Exquisite." I just have to decide where, ooh, guys, I like the idea of the "this" being on here and "is exquisite" down here. So I'm going to have to take off that foam. But at least I know what I like. That's cool. Now I have these rainbows. I have all these tucky-inny happy things. This one I think will be too big. I'm going to do something about being on the design team on this journaling card, which that might be kind of cool coming off. Or this way, or guys, should it go this way? Oh, I kind of like it tucky tucked. Do you guys like it tucked? I like it tucked kind of that way. So it looks like it's all one happy cluster. Let's see. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get my little banner piece in there because I'm doing the Exquisite vibe. So that can go on the next one, not a big deal. All right, so I need to get my title in there so I can lock it in. And then I want to start popping some pieces. Now, I have the whole floral collection as well, and I think it's fair to say that it is just stunning. So let me see. I like the idea of maybe doing a little tone-on-tone action as I go down the party. We obviously can do, oh, that is a giant green bit. You know, just tone on tone going down this way with the photos, I think would be really, really fun. Let's see. We have a bluish, a bluey one that we can pop down here. The green is a little trickier because, you know, it's really green. And I don't have green flowers. I do have green leaves, but the cool thing is it does work that I have this block here. So I can start what would look like another little floral cluster bit. So I think I'm going to just keep working that all the way. Oh, look at it all worked and it's pretty. All right, maybe a pinker one, a deeper pinker one. Guys, why aren't you answering? Oh, this is cute. I like this one. Look. And then if I can find a little green bit going onto the green, then I can calm down, start attaching things, get my title on. Because clearly I'm a spaz and I'm overly excited by all of this. So then the green can go right onto that green paper. I like it. Let me get my title on. I'm going to get all those pieces attached because I know I'm going to start layering on top of them as well. And I'll be back in a jiffy. All right, so I have the whole base done, right? And normal people could leave it as is, but I have never claimed to do this whole normal thing. So let's see what we can put. Oh, that is cute. Oh, and my journaling just reads, "How lucky am I to be on the Shimmerz creative team?" Because I feel rather blessed at this time. I feel so happy. That's what this little piece says. So when I'm creating, I like to put my sticker bits just on this block. And do you guys hear my freaking puppy? Like, I think he waits for me to start designing something and then he goes off. It's really diabolical. So let's see. Oh, I don't want the best ever and the this to be together. Maybe right here. And I'll just put something in the corner so it has like a place to rest. Cute. Okay, so that's the stickers I have. Now I have the stickers next to me still. It's not going to be a big deal. I think I have a scrappy order. Sorry, I had to slam my door. Being delivered right now, which is very exciting, but geez Louise, my puppy is losing it. All right, let's go ahead and put this little piece that reads "the best." So I have two cute little tabs. I love how this collection just works. So I'm so happy and the best. So I'm trying to just pop in all of the emotions that I had when I was accepted onto the team. I mean, it's one of those things, it's like you know, what team have you always wanted to be on? What team? And this is like bar none, one of them that I have wanted to be on since the first time I've used Shimmerz. So how cool. And I don't know why. I like to scrapbook this whole, like, these journeys, like these artsy journeys, because, you know, they're a big deal. They're a big deal to us. My family is ridiculously supportive. I'm a very lucky girl. You know what I have? I have an issue because I have a little piece of foam under this piece. There we go. Let's pop that down. Let me take care of my pups who are losing their minds, and I'll be right back. All righty. Crisis averted. I believe we had a squirrel sighting. It was a big deal. Now, I do like that I have a diagonal-ish. Oh, these handy dandy little tools are just holding my paper down until I can squash it. Because I insisted on getting the modeling paste on there, so it wrinkled things back up just a little bit. Not a big deal. Now, I have lots of flat embellishments. Oh, guys, want to know what's weird? So I have these stickers, right? And one set was from Tuesday morning. One set was from I have no idea. And I don't know if you can see, but if you look really, really closely, it's the same exact font. It's the same exact everything. But the dye lots are different. One is a lot more of a yellow gold, and one gets a little bit more champagne. Thought it was kind of cool. All right, so I don't really have spots for more banner bits. I, of course, have spots for hearts. Now, let's see. Let me see here. If there's any of this goodness that I want to sneak in anywhere. I do. Oh, I love that rainbow and like the atypical rainbowy colors. And these are cool because you get a little bit of a shine with the clear that I really do dig. Let's see. But I have lots of nice flowers. What I could do, let me see how these come out. Let's see if there's a trick. Oh, no, they come out super easy. Wouldn't mind trying to get this tucked under here a little bit to get a little shine going underneath this little flower area. Oh, those are cool. Very cool. Okay, like that, just to bring some of the depth of color. And the same thing, I wouldn't mind having some of the yellows, oranges, whatnot down here. Oh, look, I can have both. Oh, but wait. And it went yellow then orange. So I think I'm just going to kind of work on recreating that. So just like so. Very cool. So then when I put something there that's flat, it's going to have a little bit of shine too. I think that's pretty awesome. Let's see. I wouldn't mind finding a third thing to put in. Now, keeping in mind, this is kind of a tropical thing that we are dealing with. But I do adore. Let's see. So I have that. Yeah, guys, I really don't need another one. Okay, I have that. Now I have a lot of these little word stickers. Oh, and the puffies. All right, let me see if there's any of these little black and white little word stickers. Let's see. Feeling hot, hot, hot. I like hey there. That's really cute. That's so cute. Love this would be cool. All right, let me grab a love this. I like hey there a lot. I think that's so cute. Let's see. And then hello. So, you know, I'm using this absolutely tropical, gorgeous kind of collection for life, regular life stuff. And I do like to always challenge myself with that kind of stuff. So, oop, get the little hello in there. I clearly didn't stick that down well enough. I have it there, and I think I'm going to pop one. Do I want it up here? Oh, I like it up here against that shiny bit, but I don't want to cover the shiny bit. Oh, I want something on it, but not all over it. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Let me just go ahead and get the little S right in between those flower petals. So that's a better place. So I have 3 of those. Great. Now let's see what we have for these cute, guys, they are seriously the like 1983 collecty puffies. If you're my age, you know what I mean, like, because we used to have sticker books. like just to collect stickers. We didn't do anything with them. I don't really know why we did it, but we did. It's true. So I do like these because it reminds me of Hard Eyes, but I'm probably the only one that would kind of get my reference on that. That's okay. That's all right. I can be alone in my weirdness. Oh, let's get, before I start getting all of those, maybe I will go ahead and pop a little bit. No, guys, I can't even see it. But I do like the tone on tone, although I kind of went rogue and went not tone on tone. There. If I put it down into the white more, it looks better. Okay. Now I can put an orangey one up there, an orangey puffy. And, oh, let's put a green. Let's put a green. Oh, it's so pretty. And then I want to do the same kind of treatment here and then probably down here as well, kind of keeping it going. So let's see. I have all of these really gorgeous heart bits over here. There we go. And then let's look at the puffy stitch. Let's just go ahead and bring in some of these beauties. Totally recreating the same thing right there. And I think I'll do the same thing here. And then it's literally like a big old triangle layout. I don't know what happened, but that's okay. I love it. All right, so let's pop that right here, right on top of my modeling paste. And we can get a couple of these guys up. Let's see. Oh, I can use pink. Pretty, pretty. Such a pretty girl. She's pretty, pretty, such a pretty. Okay. I have no singing voice, but I do like music. What are you going to do? All right, so I have that. I have all of that on. I'm super happy with it. Do I want more stuff or am I happy with my stuff? You know, I do have, and these are not from Cocoa Vanilla. I have these little half pearly bits that might be just the thing. Oh, I have these too. These little plus signs that were in the alpha set. So I think I should try to get them in a couple more places to bring that gold around town. I sound like SpongeBob now. It's okay. Way too many cultural references today. All right, so I have it there. Let's bring attention to my journaling. Oh, okay, I needed the gold. I think that's what I needed. So I'm gonna go ahead, get some of these pink pearly bits on here. Get them here, there, and everywhere. Should I do that? Should I not do that? Should I do that? Should I not do that? You know, I think I want sequins. I'm going to sprinkle some sequins here, there, and everywhere. Show them to you and probably do just a little bit of splatty bits in the corresponding colors. So give me 1 second. I'll come back and I'll show you my finished layout. All right, so let's finish it up. I did go ahead and use some of these, just the navy, like they're like a mid-tone navy. They're so pretty. These sequins from Spiegel Mom Scraps, and I used them in just 3 different places, and it brought that navy gorgeousness all the way through like I was hoping. Now, let's go ahead and hit this just in a couple of places. I'm not going to overdo the splatty bits, but I'm going to keep it pretty much to where they are. And let me tell you, this shimmer I am getting, and yes, I know they're shimmers, so I should be getting shimmer, but I'm happy with my shimmer. So I want to brag about my shimmer to you. The shimmer I have is just stunning, and I'm just going to get a little tiny bit going on to these other places across from where their shimmery goodness is. Now, I have my sequin bags currently covering my photos, so I don't get much on there. I mean, it's not a tragedy if I do. I print with the Canon selfies, so it does have a nice little way of being able to wipe off easily. So let me get my nozzle going. Yep, it wants more on there. So like I said, I'm just going to come across, get a few splatty bits here, there, and everywhere. And I will make sure to have some still shots for you as well, so you can get a really nice look-see on this. All right, what do we have next? Oh, next we need sunset strip, and it's gorgeous. Like in the bottle, it is mac and cheese, like yellow, but when you spray it, it is the most gorgeous, citrusy, tasty color. I am telling you. Yep, just a little bit over here. And then let's get Hermit the Frog. The first one, once again, I used was Mango Tango, and then the next one is Sweetheart, and somehow I grabbed All Vibes, and that's fine. Clearly, they wanted to shine today, which I think is awesome. Let me get some on there. I want just a little bit on my writing, you know, not covering it up, but just so we can see that we brought Hermit over here across a little bit. And then finally, we have Jenny B. Blue bringing up the rear for our last blue one. So that is it. So once again, when you guys go ahead and place your orders at Shimmerz, in the comments section, when you're doing your order, just go right ahead and put my name, and you will get yourself a little freebie, and it will be just awesome, or exquisite, as I am putting splatty bits right on top of my exquisite word. Now, like truly, I use the word exquisite all the time. Like seriously, if somebody brings me a taco, I'll say it's exquisite. But being told that I get to create for Shimmerz is like super exquisite. Okay, I know I'm weird. All right, so let me go ahead, pull this off. I will show you the finished project. And let me tell you how freaking happy I am with this. It is bright and happy and colorful and all of those good things. All right, that's it for today, friends. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below and I'll get back to you ever so soon. Bye for now.